Hello students, welcome to this early added course Data Analytics using Python. So in this video lecture, we are going to learn the data types and variables in Python programming. So let me move to the presentation. So what is variables and what is data types in Python programming? Let me discuss one by one. So in this lecture, we are going to learn what is variable, how to name the variables, and what are the different naming conventions, and data types, what are the different built-in data types, fundamental data types, and how to identify data types of an object, how to verify if an object is of a certain data type. So these are the concepts we are going to learn in this video lecture. First, what is variable? So a Python variable is a reserved memory location to store values, which means that when you create variable, you reserve some memory space in the memory. So Python variable do not need for explicit declaration to reserve memory space. You need not explicit the declaration. So the declaration happens automatically when you assign a value to a variable. So when you declare the variable, automatically the value and its memory space are assigned, which is the help of the equal sign is used to assign values to variables. So how to give name to the variable? The name must be short and descriptive one. Avoid using variable names that clash with inbuilt functions. So avoid giving name to the function name, inbuilt functions name. Avoid one character variable names because it is usually used in loopings construct functions, etc. for I equal to, for j equal to. So these kinds of single character used in looping structure. So when you give variable name, avoid single character variable names. And variable names in Python can be any length and can consist of uppercase, lowercase, that is capital A to Z, small a to Z letters, digits 0 to 9, and the underscore character. So these are things only included while you giving the variable name. See, for example, the variable name may be alphanumeric, alphabets and numeric one, as per the given example. So age, capital A, G, E, or age 2. So the variable name may be the combination of both. It is acceptable one. However, the first character, that is the first letter of a variable, must start with an alphabet. So you need not start with digits or underscore symbol. If, for example, if you create 2age, if you look the given example, the variable name is 2age. Age 2 is acceptable, whereas 2age is not acceptable for variable name. So it gives error, invalid syntax error like. So what are the other possible variable declarations? So underscore symbol is acceptable, employee underscore ID. Is it acceptable one? Use any other special characters will give error. See, for example, employee at ID. Employee at ID. It is not allowed. Only underscore symbol is allowed. So variable name should not begin or end with underscore symbol. So you are supposed to start with digits. So underscore symbol from starting and ending is not recommended, even though it is allowed, but we can start with the variable name with alphabets. So some naming conventions. Commonly accepted case types are lowercase and uppercase letters. See, for example, age EMP. So it is equal to 45. The variable name is age EMP. So A is small, capital E is, and the same capital age, A equal to capital letter and E equal to capital A. So age EMP is equal to 45. Here also age EMP equal to 45. But the case uppercase and lowercase letters are mixed. So it is acceptable one. So age underscore EMP, second one, age underscore EMP. Similarly, age underscore EMP. So in this case, first letter is small letter. And in this case, the first letter is capital letter. It is allowed. Similarly, age EMP, first letter and EMP E is capital letter. It is also commonly accepted case types. Assigning values to multiple variables. Assigning values to multiple variables. So if you want to assign value to multiple variables, see for example, physics, chemistry, mathematics is equal to 89, 90, 75. So if you assign like this, it automatically understood that physics is 89, chemistry is 90, mathematics is 75. So it automatically accepted, assigned as per the given variable explorer. If you look the variable explorer, the chemistry is assigned as 90, mathematics is assigned as 75, and physics is assigned as 89. So automatically the values are assigned when you assign multiple values to the multiple variables. So it is allowed one. Next, data types. So what are the different data types in Python? So first, data types. Data types are the classification or categorization of data items. So Python is dynamically typed language, hence we don't need to define the type of variable as you like in C or C++ or Java, but you have to declare the data type when you declare the variable like int a comma b, double a comma b. Like that, we have to declare the variable and its type, whether integer or float. But it is a dynamically typed language. It automatically understood that if you declare some a equal to 10, if you assign 10, the value 10 to the variable a, means it automatically system understood or program will understood that a is integer data type. So the interpreter implicitly binds the value with its type. So you need not give the variable type, whether integer or float or some string like that. So every language has set of built-in data types. So in Python programming, a rich set of data types like numeric, dictionary, Boolean, set, sequence data types. These are all the data types are called built-in data types. So under the numeric type, there is a integer, numeric, float, complex numbers. And sequence data types, strings, list, tuple, or tuple. So these are all the sequence data types. So next, these are the fundamental or basic data types in Python programming: Boolean, integer, complex, float, strings. So these are the variables frequently used in Python programming, so that it is called basic data types. So Boolean represent true or false value. So it represents two values, namely true and false. You have to representation is bool. Integer data types. So both positive and negative whole numbers are acceptable. All the integer values are acceptable here. Complex, it contains real and imaginary part. So complex number, you are aware that a plus ib is the standard form of complex number. So all the complex numbers can be acceptable in Python programming. Real numbers, when you want to give floating point numbers, it is real numbers. The common or basic data type float is available in Python programming. So it is a basic data type. Float is a basic data types. And string. So all the strings are characters enclosed by single or double quotes. It's acceptable in Python programming. So the representation is str. So when you want to return the data types by using function, it returns str. So these are the basic data types available in Python programming. So how to identify the object of data type? So for example, if you have assigned employee name equal to Ram, age equal to 55, height is equal to 150.6. So you need not specify the data type of each variable. So as we discussed earlier, so you need not declare the data type of each variable. So it's automatically understood by the programming language. So if, for example, if you want to know the type of the variable employee name, you just simply put type. It's type. The keyword is type. In between that, give the variable name, employee underscore name. It returns that str. So now you understand that employee name is a variable of string data type. So now, next example. So type in between bracket, you can give the variable name age. So it automatically returns the data type int. So it returns the int. It means that the age is integer data type. Similarly, if you return the height, it returns float. If you want to find height is whether integer or float, you simply type height, it returns float. So it understood that the height variable is float data type. So this is the way to identify the object of data type. How to verify the same? For example, if you want to check the height is integer or not, type height. Type height is int. Is int is mean that the variable height is integer or not. If it is an integer, it returns true. Otherwise, it returns false. In the given example, height is given that 150.6. So it means that it is float. So we have to check that type height is integer. So since the height variable is float, it returns false value. So height is not integer data type. So in next, age variable is float or not. I have to check age variable is float or not. So type age is float. The answer returned is false because age is a variable having data type integer. Next, type employee name is str or not. I have to check the variable employee name is str or not. It returns true. It means that the variable employee name is having data type string, that is str. So this is a way to verify the data type of an particular object. So summary. So in this video lecture, we have learned what is variable, how to give the name to the variable and conventions, data types, basic data types, get data types of a variables, verify if a variable is a certain data type or not. So these are the concepts we have learned in this video lecture. So thank you for your active listening. Thank you, one and all.